Om Namah Shivaya. Episode 82, Chapter 14, verses 17 to 20. How to go beyond the Gunas, Gunatitas. Having been told the effect of the Gunas in terms of our present and future births, now Sri Krishna tells how to organize our thinking in this life and go beyond the Gunas to become Gunatitas, to be liberated. Verse 17, Sri Krishna explains the importance of nurturing good values in this life is because, first, from Sattvam, knowledge is born. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. Since knowledge liberates, Sattva Guna must be nurtured by right actions and values. Second, and indeed from Rajas there is greed. Rajasa lobha evacha. Third, and from Tamas there are apathy, delusion and also ignorance. Pramada moha tamasa bhavanta ajnana evacha. Our likes and dislikes, such as food preference, our different types of emotions, etc., reflects the predominance of one guna over the other two. A love that is free is sattvic. When it is obsessive love, it is rajasic. And when it develops into hatred, it is tamasic. Even the act of giving can be classified into sattvic, rajasic or tamasic. Here Sri Krishna is going to elaborate on this in order for us to understand how to live a matured life. By living a life of discipline and assimilation of proper values. Here we are going to analyze what falls into the category of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas in order for us to organize our lives and thinking pattern so that Sattva Guna predominates. Sattva Guna qualifies us for the knowledge of Brahman. And when it is converted to wisdom, we go beyond the bondage of Sattva Guna to become Gunatitas. This is moksha, liberation, freedom from the limitation of our body, mind, senses. Verse 18 shows the different levels the Gunas keeps us in. First, those staying in Sattva go higher up. Urdhvam gacchanti sattvastha. Living a sattvic life means doing our duties righteously and avoiding wrong action. When we live a sattvic lifestyle, we enjoy a greater degree of happiness here. And after death, we are born in lokas that are superior. There we are endowed with the ability to enjoy greater degree of happiness than we did in a human form. Second, those belonging to Rajas remain in the middle. Madhye tistanti rajasa. In the middle is the world of human beings or its equivalent, where our lives are totally dictated by Rajas Guna. Rajas is in between, and when we are Rajasic, we can become Sattvic or Tamasic. When we do all our duties as an offering to the law of Dharma, we become Sattvic. But when we do our actions unrighteously or we are lazy, we become tamasic. Third, and those belonging to tamas, having the nature of the lowest guna, go to the bottom. Jakhanya guna vritti asta adha gacchanti tamasa. Being tamasic, we are always lazy, procrastinating, sleepy, etc. Having gained the birth of the lowest guna, like those of animals, we go to the undesirable. Being tamasic, we cannot become sattvic straight away. We have to be rajasic first. Through the understanding of the different types of behaviors as expression of the gunas and striving to enhance sattva guna is useful. However, the Shastra is not going to leave us bound to sattva guna. It continues to teach us how to be free from the bondage of sattva guna, to go beyond the gunas, to become Gunatitas, to have no gunas, nirguna, which is the nature, the swarupa of Atma Brahman. Verse 19 teaches how we can know that we have gone beyond the gunas, Gunatitas, that we have gained the nature of Brahman. First, when the seer, yada drishta, means when we are wise, when we are awake to the knowledge of Atma, to know that truly we are Satchit Ananda Atma and Atma performs no action. Second, then we do not see another agent apart from the gunas. Na gunebhya anyam kartaram anupasyati. Anupasyati means we see very clearly in keeping with the Shastra that due to the Atma's presence within, actions are taking place at our body, mind, sense level, which are born of Maya consisting of the three gunas. Even when we are awake, dreaming or in deep sleep state, actions are nothing but the movement of the gunas among the gunas. Otherwise, even though the gunas do everything, but if we consider ourselves as jivas, the embodied one, Dehi, who indwells in this body, being associated with the actions of this body, then we will be affected by the results of our actions. Just like the father whose son is a criminal is very much affected, even though he knows it is his son and not him who committed the crime. Third, and then we know ourselves being beyond the gunas. Gunebhya param veti. And Sri Krishna says, you have gained the nature of being myself. Mat bhava sa adhigacchati. Being the cause of everything, yet transcends everything. We are no longer separate from Brahman, Ishvara. We have assimilated the great statement Tattvamasi completely. We are Brahman, the absolute reality. Verse 20 shows how knowledge liberates. First, the three gunas are the cause for the creation of our body, mind, senses. Deha samudbhavan. And that being so, how is it possible for us, the jivas, the embodied one, Dehi, who indwells in this body, be free from this body while still in this body? The beauty is Atma is already free from the limitation of our body, mind, senses. So to go beyond the three gunas, Trin gunan etan atitya, there is no movement involved. It is just knowing that truly we are Satchit Ananda Atma and Atma is free from the three gunas. Thereby we, the embodied one, Dehi, is released from birth, death, old age and sorrow. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Dukkhe, Vimukta. and gains immortality. Amritam asnute. Moksha, freedom, must be gained while we are living as jivas, embodied ones, dehi. Moksha, liberation after death, is not possible. Even going to heaven, Brahmaloka, is not moksha. But being there, and if we are taught the knowledge of Brahman by Lord Brahma, then liberation is there and then. The best solution is, while living as embodied being, dehi, as jivas, gain the knowledge of Brahman, go beyond the three gunas and gain immortality. Freedom is when we identify ourselves as Parameshwara while living. At verse 20, we shall take a break, and next, Sri Krishna is going to describe the character and conduct of being Gunatitas. Please like, subscribe, and share these episodes with your friends and loved ones. So till then, Om Namah Shivaya.